Hello, Sir Adi and friends. My name is Bella Shafira from International Management class. In this video, I will answer the midterm exam question. Let's start from part A. Part A, please answer the following question in full. Number 1. How often do you attend lecture via Zoom and why? I think I always attend the advanced HRM class through Zoom application because I know HRM advanced HRM is very important to me who takes the HRM concentration, and we know to it is my obligation actually as a student to take the advanced HRM course. Number 2, what books are used for advanced human resource management learning? How important in uh, how important is the book to you as a student? So the book used in advanced human resource management is the 13th edition of the Human Resource Management book by Robert L. Mathis and John H. Jackson. This book is very important for me as a student who takes the concentration of HRM because as we know this book talk about anything in managing human as resource of the company. And then we move to the next number. What topics have you learned from the books during the 7 advanced HRM meetings, and what can you get from the topics cover? So the topic I study first were human resource management in organization. As we know, in this topic, talk about growth culture and not a performance obsessed one. And thus we talking about the job work and job analysis. As we know, if you already study about this topic, you can got how to plan the job analysis because has a grown in important as the workforce and job has changed. And also not only that, we also learn about HR planning and retention, and then and then recruiting and labor market, training HR, talent management. And then they are also managing employee benefit, risk management and worker protection, and the last is management relation. And they are also talking about selecting human resource. In this selection, factor for global employee include personal characteristic, communication skill, culture adjustment, and then personal or family concern, communication skill, and last is organizational requirement. From all the topic that I got from new or more deeply knowledge about how the way we as a manager of human resource manage our organization environment, and then we manage the talent, the worker job and the risks, and also grateful because I can learn all of this material. And then we move to the last question from part A. What topic have you presented to your friend in Zoom meeting? What have you explained to your friend? How will your friend view your perception, presentation? So, uh, the group is contained to people, me, Bella Shafira, and Farah Romika Janita. Both of us present about recruiting and labor market in chapter 6. This topic talk about the process in recruiting employees from the beginning until we hire them as our employee. And then there are metrics or the measurement in recruiting employees. And from what my friends think about my presentation, they said our presentation was good and very easy to understand, and they are all they prove with the activity in answer the question that I have given to them. And then we move to the part B. Part B, we have to provide complete answer to the following question. Number one, what is human research planning and what is it important in a company? So as we know, human research planning, or we call HRP, is the continuous process of systematic planning ahead to achieve optimum use of an organization's most valuable asset, or some people related to the quality employees. And we know to HRP is the process of systematically reviewing HR requirement to ensure that the required number of employees with the required skill is available when they are needed. And we know that there are four key steps to the HRP process. There are planning, organizing, directing, controlling. And we know that getting the right number of qualified people into the right job is the crux of the problem here. They include in this HRP, they include analyzing present labor supply, and then balancing projected labor demand with supply, and then forecasting labor demand and supporting organizational goals. HRP is an important investment for any business as it allows company to remain both productive and profitable. And we know that from four managerial that I explained before, that namely planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, it aims at human resource management as the main mover of the organization as executor in the implementation of all company activities. That's why HR planning is the key to all managerial function. And then we move to the next number. What is talent management? What are the benefits of talent management for organization and employee? Explain your answer. So as we know, talent management is defined as the methodically organized, strategic process of getting and the right talent on board and helping them grow to their optimal capabilities, keeping organization objective in mind. And also, the process does involve in the identifying talent gaps and searching for and onboarding the suitable candidate, and then growing them within the system and developing needed skill. Not only that, they are retaining and motivating them to achieve long-term business goal. And the last is they train for expertise with a future focus. From the definition, we know that uh, talent management brings to light the overarching the nature of talent management. It means how it permits all aspects pertaining to the human resource at work while ensuring that the organization attain its objective. And we know that talent management is very important because talent management has the goal for ensuring that there is an appropriate talent flow in an organization or company in accordance with the business strategy. And we know that also the process from talent management is to getting the right people on board and enabling them to enable the business at large. And also the benefit from talent management is the company can get the best quality of worker if they apply this way in their organization management. And then we move to the number 3 of part B. Please describe the talent management infrastructure. So as we know, talent management system provide the strategy, infrastructure, and process that prepare an organization to optimally recruit, assess, select, train, develop, engage, and also retain and promote employees. We start from strategic employee planning. From this step, we develop organizational goal and strategic plan for the first step. And then we must think about how to reach goal and implement the plan, and identify the key roles and personnel. And then we move to the second step, that is talent acquisition and retention. In this step, we bring the new talent into the organization, and and we recognize and cultivate talent already have in our house, and hiring from within organization is more cost effective. So when we're working at talent pooling, remember to look internally as well as externally. And then we move to the third step, performance management. In this step, we are aligning the right person with the right role is the heart of performance management, because as we know, its ultimate goal is to ensure the roles align with business strategy to achieve goal. It enables us to ensure that we are already aligning a talented employee with a role that suits them. Because as we know, develop goals for success, support their development, and move the organizations forward is have the relationship with the talent management. And then we move to the next step is learning and motivating. This is one of the important step, because in this step we are we give the learning and training to the employee. As we know, learning is the acquisition of information and skill, which yield knowledge and experience, and also implement learning program that include activity and tasks that support the organization culture and initiative. When employees see how their growth impact the organization, they will see just how valuable their role is. And the last is career development. In this last step, this ties back to the talent retention component and the notion that hiring from within is not only an option, but often preferable. Because as we know, potential leader by providing professional development tools that can advance their career. And then we move to the next number. Describe the stage of procedure for developing talent and how do you determine talent. So, procedure for developing talent, they have the 7 step for a great talent management process. We have to following step cover that we have to following the 7 step to develop continuous talent management process for our organization. First is specify what skill you need. So from the first step, before we can go so far in our organization, we have to determine first what kind of hire we need, that what requirement that we should fill, and we consider if it would be possible to teach existing employees to avoid the need to hire anyone new. And then the step 2, attract the right people. As we know, there are several stages to attracting talent. First is create targeting advertisement and post them on top job site. I mean, the HR branding is helpful here, because as we know, plan interview and other means to identify the best person for the job. Can we promote it from the uh, top job site? Like we have to advertise the target, I mean the attracting talent. And then we have to consider using personality assessment, reference, and test the required candidate to perform in real life situation. And then there are step 3, onboard and organize work. In this step, we know that our tasks will set employee have training session schedule, and then assign current employee to support new workers settle in. Because as we know, in this step help new employees feel oriented by being ready for them as soon as they are enter the company. And then step 4 is organize learning and development. Nah, in this step, we have to remember it is often easier to develop the skill of your current employees than to hire new talent. Because if you do hire top talent, they will likely want to learn something in their new role. Plan ways to your workers to learn and grow, such as courses, and then a learning management system to create a learning environment. And also there are a conference. We can do it through conference. And then we move to the step 5, hold performance appraisal. In this step, we have to checking employee performance regularly because as we know, it allows us to see if worker could manage additional responsibility. If they can, of course, we can give them the additional responsibility to save our hiring new talent, and it may help our employee prepare for a promotion. And then the step 6, strategize to retain your best talent. In this step, we have to keep employees satisfied at work through benefit, motivating tactic, and promotion. There are also we can do ensuring job satisfaction, and also we have to improving company culture. And the last step is plan for succession. Succession. In this last step, uh, we nurture employees for succession, such as for when a senior member of staff retire, enable employees to perform to their best through continuous learning opportunities, including the knowledge management. If an employee decides to leave the company, conduct an exit interview to find out what went wrong. It will help us to prevent the same issue occurring again in the future. And then we move to number 9. Why should a company develop in human resources and organization? As we know, human resource development is an effort made to form a qualified person with skill, job loyalty to a company organization, and person with a qualified skill. And we know quality human resource will help the company to further develop and achieve company goal, whereas organizational development is designed to increase individual effectiveness, growth, and encourage personal adjustment. This technique use our guidance, sensitive training, counseling. So a trainer is needed to who can help the organizational development of a company. Number 10. How do benefits and risk management affect company performance? As we know, the benefit of risk management provide to the company are divided into 5 main categories. First is risk management directly support increased profit. It means related about profit. And then risk management may prevent companies from failing. There are no one companies want to be fail, right? So this risk management will prevent companies from failing. And then there is a peace of mind for manager due to protection against pure risks, which is a non-material asset for the company. And then risk management can provide an indirect return. And last is risk management protects the company from genuine risks, because the creditor of the customer and supplier prefer to protect it company in company it indirectly help to enhance the public image. And we know that risk management provide an understanding of the strengths and weaknesses that are success factor for an organizational or a company. For the large influence of management risks on the organization, each organization must carry out comprehensive and sustainable risk management, because as we know, risk management is also able to increase the likelihood of success and reduce the likelihood of failure, and uncertainty related to the process of achieving organizational goals. And then we move to the last question. Describe the effect of training and employee performance, and how important training is for employees and company. We know that the effect is conducting training, abilities and skill according to the work they are doing, and also about employees can have the knowledge. It is very important because we know that training is considered as an effective medium to improve employee abilities and support the pace of company development. And we already at the part C. In this part C, we have to watch the video. Mr. Adi give me one link of the video on YouTube, and we have to answer the question. Question number 1: what is this video about? So if you already watched this video, you know that the video is about the introduction to risk management. We are already talking about risk management, and this video is give us the introduction. And then number two, who is the speaker in this video? The speaker from this video is William G. Tishet. And then what do speaker explain to you in this video? As we know, from risk introduction to risk management, there are all type of organization faced with the some form of risk which may affect their change of success. There will be success or there will be fail. So we have to understand the risk first, because as we know, effectively managing the risks will greatly help the organization in achieving the long-term success or achieving the organization goal. Risk management also can be a useful tool to eliminate potential problem in our organization. For the topic covered in this course, first we will understand the definition of risk and risk management first, and then we will look at 5 key steps for managing risks. They are plan risk management, they are identify risks, analyze risks, plan risk response, and the last, monitor and control risks. And the last is the last, number 4, what can you get from the watch this video? So of course, I from watch this video I can know all the thing that related about risk management, because as we know, risk is can determine our will be success or fail. So of course all of the thing, all of the organization want to be success, so we have to consider and study about risk management, because we know that how risk management maps the various risks that can arise by identifying, measuring, mapping, developing alternative risk treatment, monitoring risks, and control risk management or prevention. From all of this what I said, we cannot we cannot know about all of this if we don't try to learn. One of the media is we can learn from this video. And then the last question is, how important is risk management for employees and the company? So actually I already said before, because we know that risk management is running a business is very important to protect our organization from risks that can influence our way, that is we have to be fail or success. And risk management can hinder the achievement of its goal and various things that have the potential to cause harm to the company, because as we know, an organization will face time of uncertainty in achieving its vision, mission, and objective. That's why we need the risk management. That's why make this management so important for employees and the company. That's all for me. Thanks for the attention. Sorry for my bad English, my bad explanation. See ya.